Welcome back to the Adventurous Advocates. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am excited about this episode. We're going to meet some fun characters, look at the fun concerts, and learn all about the new updates at Universal. Come on, let's have an adventure.
Rock the Universe is Universal's premier event for certain religious and Christian music. We have 3 different stages with all sorts of different performances, including skillet and all sorts of other types across the wide brand of Christian music.
Even if you don't have tickets to the concert, you can come during the day. It's like having a backstage pass. They are warming up, all the artists are practicing their songs, and they are getting ready for the fun concert. So even if you can't come listen to them rehearse. It's super fun.
Stages are equipped with differently abled sections, including visual and audio impaired, as well as a wheelchair seating section. It is for the wheelchaired individual and 1 accompanying party member.
Oh, very cool. Are they going to have an ASL translator? Or
Yes, they do have an ASL translator for every performance.
All right, so here's the 411. There are 3 different locations where the concerts are taking place, and each day has a different colored wristbands. Today is orange. Because this is a separately ticketed event, you are not required to have a park pass to enter the park. You may come in as early as 4 p.m., enjoy all the rides and shows, and wait for the concert to start. If you do have a park pass, then you can come as early as you want with your pass, enjoy all the rides and shows, check in at the Fear Factor show to get your wristband, and then go enjoy the parks until the concerts begin. Rock the Universe isn't the only exciting thing going on in Universal right now. They're getting all sorts of new updates and construction. They're taking out beloved sections, adding new rides and shows, and so much more. Let's go talk to some cast members and find out all the details. You guys know that I always try to be positive, supportive, and uplifting, but occasionally we have a very serious update. And unfortunately, today is one of those days. 2 different rides have something very concerning going on with them. E.T. is one of them. This is actually my daughter's favorite ride, but they used to have bench seats. They had 1 or 2 carts that had normal bike seats with 1 bench seat in the back. Now, this assisted people who had difficulty knowing where they were in space and couldn't lift themselves up or balance, or individuals that couldn't hold themselves on a bike seat, individuals that were a little larger, maybe didn't fit on a bike seat with the handles coming down. There's a wide array of reasons why you might need that bench seat, and it was highly accommodating for those who needed it. And actually, they've completely taken them out, and they have not provided an alternative accommodation, and they don't plan to. I spoke to a manager, and they did confirm with me this, and they also told me that every single one of the bench seats will be systematically removed. So I have already gone to customer service and let them know that that's a concerning development, and that I wanted to advocate for those who needed the bench seat. And I also have emailed. So if you want to email, go ahead and email here. And if you're at the parks, go by guest services and let them know the bench seats are needed at ET, and some of those accommodations really matter, and some people might not be able to ride without them.
So all the DreamWorks characters, we're doing meet and greets in here. We got Shrek, we got Fiona, the penguins, like all the characters, we have it in here, so we're doing meet and greets.
Oh, that's so exciting!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. When can they catch those?
So we have different areas, we have different times depending on the day. But like we have them in the Hollywood area, we still have them in here. We have Shrek, we got SpongeBob and Patrick, we got Squiddy right here.
Hi, Squidward! Oh, it's so exciting!
Hi guys.
Hi.
So yeah, we're excited for the future, and hopefully everything good happens, you know?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Universal's been pretty tight-lipped about what is going in the junior area. What we do know is that the Woody Woodpecker roller coaster, the Barney show, as well as the Curious Storage play area will not be returning. They are retheming this to DreamWorks. I am excited to see what rides, shows, and festivals they get going on in this area. It's going to be a lot of fun. They do still have ET open, the ET shop, SpongeBob store and meet and greet, the bathrooms, and the Animal Actor show. So there are still a lot of really fun things to do in this area, but there are partition walls, and it does funnel the crowd down to a very small space, which may cause some sensory issues for some people. Animal Actors is one of my favorite shows, but unfortunately it's only open for a short period of time. It is still open during the construction, but I have confirmed with a cast member that they will be closing the show. It does have ASL translation, and it is a great opportunity. So they actually don't have a lot of strobing lights or loud music. It's a stadium seating. It's very open. People aren't pressed up against each other. It's just a great, fun, sensory-friendly experience. And so if you haven't caught the show, make sure you run down and catch it before it closes. If asking Nancy, can you let us know all the details of the accommodations here?
They can come in with no problem, but certain area we will put like carpets, and we while we put it in the front, we'll do the styling for the guests.
Very cool. So what days and times do they have ASL translators?
Well, now they had to book it a day advance for them to have one per show.
They are actually fixing Krusty's mouth, and so the Simpsons ride currently has an alternate entrance. That also means that Marge, Bart, and Homer, let's try saying that 3 times fast, are meeting over next to the Bourne Identity show. And so you do need to plan ahead if you want to meet those characters, because they'll be in a different location. Don't worry, humans, the Hurl and Twirl is still open and operational. You also can still get hot dogs and play many of your favorite games. So I was all excited to find out what the update next to Men in Black was. I was hoping for maybe a new concession or some fun topiary, but actually I was told by an employee that they're just fixing the concrete. So that's not anything exciting, but it will make it nicer to walk around on. I don't know about you guys, but Men in Black is my absolute favorite ride. I learn all the tips about how to max out every time we come. It's a first do and a must do. So that's why this update is so heartbreaking. They are taking out all the carts that do not have the rail with the netting, so they are actually adding that to the bottom of every cart. And that may not seem like a big deal. It does serve some purpose. It does prevent cell phones and keys and things like that from falling out, getting on the track and damaging the vehicle, but you're supposed to be putting everything you have in lockers. That's not supposed to be happening anyway. And I'm a firm believer that they should be holding people accountable for that if it's causing an issue, rather than decreased advocacy for individuals with disabilities. So what that means is that individuals in wheelchairs can no longer transfer. They can't put themselves on it and scoot. They're gonna have to lift themselves a pretty significant amount and then put themselves down. They also, anybody who has difficulty knowing where they are in space or navigating tight innards to fit through something to sit is going to have some difficulty, and large people like myself who used to love to ride this but no longer can fit because there's not as much distance between the new bar and the handlebars that come down. And so it's one of those things where it's really going to decrease the amount of people who can ride it, and it's really sad to see the advocacy and inclusion decrease just because people don't put things in lockers and they're not holding people accountable. So this is one of those issues that you may want to also email about or talk to guest services about if you really enjoyed riding this and no longer able to, or you feel sorry for people like me who used to love this ride and now can't ride it. So, you know, it's just one of those things. It's an update that makes me really sad, but I thought you should know about it in case this update affects you. Now, they will still have the platform where if you're non-transfer, not with ECVs, but with regular wheelchairs, they can wheel you on there, lock it, and they do have one specialty cart where they can put you on that. So that will still be available, but the bars for the transfers and things like that, that's really going to affect people who initially were boarding themselves into the vehicle. Another update is the Mardi Gras is already starting to go up. If you love the food or the parades or whatever it is that you really enjoy about Mardi Gras, don't worry. The signs are already there. It's on its way. Now that all the updates are done, let's go meet some fun characters.
For our picture, please. Oh, you've got one too. That's even more convenient.
Very excited to meet you two.
Hey, Xavier, can you tell him hi? Can you tell him nice to meet you? Yeah, you're excited? Yeah? Oh, look how happy he is. You want to give him high fives? Yeah? Oh, you give Kitty a high five. You can give Puss in Boots a high five? Yeah? Yeah? Can we take a picture, sister? Did you want to say hi to them? Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. I am blown away by the number of characters that you can just meet and greet in the streets. I've never seen this many characters just out and about in the park, and I know it's because they have so many updates in the DreamWorks area, but it's still just, it brings so much magic to your park visit just to see your favorite characters standing on the side of the street or walking down the aisles and interacting with people. They really do make the day more magical. As most of you know, penguins are my favorite animals, and the penguins of Madagascar are so spunky and fun, and it makes my whole day. Every time I see them out, I could not visit Universal and not see the penguins. Yay! I personally am so excited to see what new rides, shows, and meet and greets are going to be in the DreamWorks Junior section. We had so much fun meeting so many cool characters. It has been an epic day. So go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for me. Remember, subscribing is free and it really helps me out. And you don't want to miss any of our fun adventures. We're going to be going to the beach and so much more. So until next time, stay adventurous.